Welcome back to Let's Play Divine Divinity, the episode in which Squawk goes back on his own word. Yes, I'm not stood over victorious over the corpse of a great big fucking bastard giant orc. Hear me out, please. Now, I have spent nearly half an hour on that big guy, and here's the problem I've come to. Yes, I can freeze him, and yes, it's possible to kill him like that. However, I play as Brian Eggman. Oh, fucking... No, go away and stop interrupting me. Well, I should probably just pause the game. There we go, right. Now, the problem is, even if you gave Brian Eggman a sword that, like, had ACOG sights, laser sights, a ballistic CPU, and could never ever miss a shot no matter how hard you try, and then you handed it to Brian bloody Eggman, he'd still miss, because the freezing damage alone can take up to nearly a quarter of the Orc's health off. However, my mana runs out eventually, of course, and on top of that, Brian Eggman's axe attacks, if he lands several blows, they can take lumps off the Orc's health. But, like I've said, Brian Eggman just ain't a fighter. So, here's my strategy. I'm going to use fireball attacks to kill the Orc, because we know they work. However, it probably takes about a bar and a half of mana to do this. So, you may ask, where am I going to get that mana? Well, we're going to grind our asses up to level 9, get level 2 alchemy, then we're going to make as many mana potions as we need. So, that's just it. Going to make our own potions now. Can't buy them because no one around here fucking sells them, so that's just how I roll now. So we're going to do one episode of live grinding because I just know how to get that thrilling content out on YouTube. Because I mean, look, you're watching Brian Eggman just get fucking owned by 2 orcs because he's just so fucking shit at combat. He dropped something. Worn leather arm. Ooh, interesting. Right, I'll have a look at that in a minute. And, oh! Hang on, that's something big. Sir Isos. Oh yeah, another charm thing. Right, thank you. And worn leather armor, which does 60 armor and 25% chance of absorbing damage. Needs 10 strength. What am I wearing? I'm wearing quilted armor, which gives me 30 armor. So yeah, I do believe on balance that the worn leather armor is actually better. So there you go, Brian. You've got better armor now, and it doesn't really change your appearance anyway, so you don't need to worry about that. Now, I'm not going to go any further westwards, by the way, because we are dangerously close, remember, to that camp full of the brainwashed soldiers. So, we're going to, by the way, put your sword away before we accidentally antagonise everyone. So, we're going to basically scout around. We're not going to go outside the walls, but what? Because, you know what? It's funny, like, we actually have walls to the, we have walls to the fucking east, and yet we, there are orcs like fucking running rampage around this area. These guys just do not get their defensive game up, do they? I mean, I just don't know what's going on here anymore. I mean, you've got your walls here, and yet orcs just seem to be fucking flooding into the place. I mean, what the hell? I mean, right, that's probably why orcs are flooding into the place. Fucking fix your walls, guys. Jesus Christ, bloody idiots we're working with here. I mean, this is just straight up unprofessional. You know, they're not fixing the walls or anything while they're breached. I mean, it's not like there's orcs pouring in right this second, so you know those walls could be fakes, but yeah, we just live in the land of the world's most unprofessional soldiers. No wonder like Rivertown is like fucking losing to orcs, even if the cause of war was just generic orc racism. But I think the orcs are just doing it because they just saw such a badly defended territory and thought, why the fuck not? I mean, that's just what it is around here. So let's just go for a wander around. I mean, I'm not oh wait, oh look, you actually did think of defending that area. I'm just gonna help myself to those mushrooms, by the way. Or not, because Brian won't bother. Right, thank you, Brian. I was gonna try and harvest those, so then we could alchemize them later, but clearly you don't want to. Gonna need to stock up on some jars as well later, so we're ready to do our alchemizing. But we need to raise another 45,000 XP and another 45 frames per second in order to get to where we need. So how are we going to do this? Well, we're going to just go around, we're going to kill all the orcs, and simple as that really, simple as pie. So, but this is also a really good opportunity once more to just do some exploring, maybe meet some more people. Not going to do any more quests though, not adding anything else to my diary, but this is just a good place to wander around, have a little look around, and since we have a place to sleep now in the army camp, why not? You know, what is stopping us? I mean, apart from all the orcs, which are probably wandering around this area, because, I mean, like, we're just walking north, and... yeah, orcs in the area, because, you know, fuck defending our territory properly. We'll just have a big fucking exposed area, because we just, you know, the soldiers just don't know what they're doing. May as well just call it like that. I mean, I know I've probably said it, like, umpteen million times now in this game, but seriously, these soldiers just don't know what they're doing. I mean, I'm just here freezing bitches, and, I mean, there we go. Right, come on, Brian, get some hits in. See, this is what we've got to work on, Brian. That was like 1 hit out of 3 strikes. That is no end. I mean, every time you do that, Brian, like, a little piece of my heart dies. But it's alright, we get 1,000 XP per orc we kill. So you do the maths. I need 46. Oh, fuck off! Ugh. Stupid soldier interrupted me. Yeah, go save my life. I mean, Jesus Christ. I hate accidentally clicking on stuff in this game because it's really annoying. Right, come on. And, oh, that soldier died, by the way, because he's absolutely pathetic. He's probably going to try and steal my XP, by the way, but I'll just go for the freezing. I still got 1,000 XP, by the way, you stupid soldier. Right, come on. Finish him. Finish it. Oh! Brian, you let me down so hard every time I open this gate. You just... it's not even worth getting angry anymore at this game. I mean... it's just Brian's... it's always Brian's fault. Brian, you just let me down so much, man. I mean... now I've got to kill these orcs again. That annoys me, but... and now I mean, I'm not going to bother doing all that exploring again. I'll fill in my mini-map again on my own time, because that's what you've driven me to do, Brian. I mean, I'm going to do the rest of the grinding off camera. I mean, I just wanted to do 1 live episode of grinding, just to see if we could find anything cool. And all we've really found is that Brian is still awful at combat, soldiers are awful at combat, and they like to interrupt me a lot, because they're fucking bastards. Right. I mean, there we go. Ah, 2 deaths. Good, right. 2,000 XP goes to me. That brings us up now to 10,000 XP, right. 46 orcs to go. Simple as that now. 46 orcs to go. So come on, keep chipping, keep hacking. May as well keep at it. I mean, these are only minor ones, so if we find an elite one at least, he's worth a bit more. I mean, it's going to consume a bit more of my mana trying to kill him, but hey, what do I care? Every little helps in this game. Every little helps, right? Come on, Brian, run, because, yeah, you just got stabbed and you lost most of your health, and the frame rate died again. Well done. Well done, Divine Divinity, for once more proving to me why I absolutely fucking hate you now, because my patience is running really thin today now. Really thin. Right, you got to Misty Orc dying because, well, obviously the game's fucking shit frame rate decided to betray me again. So that's those guys dealt with. So what's that leave us on? 12,470 XP. Doing good. Right, before we go any further, let's neck ourselves some food. And then let's keep going forward. Simple as that. So there we go. Eating some food. And now let's just go forward. Let's just venture forwards. And just fill in all the black areas of my map, basically. And try not to talk to anyone, because no one wants to talk to me. Apart from when... ah, damn it, it's the brainwashed guys. Leave me alone. Right, we've got to remember, avoid the brainwashed guys. I saw them trying to swing at me and stuff like that. So this area actually pretty much explored now. So we'll go back on this road and we'll keep exploring. I ain't got any meat to eat. And, ooh, what's that up there? What, I'm sure I saw... it's just a soldier. Okay. And, oh, actually, we could go up these stairs. What's up these stairs which lead to the... like, what is it with all the plateaus in this area? Like... just loads of like little mini plateaus. I mean, I'm not complaining or anything about it. Get rid of the auto map. Auto maps for sissies and people who have sat nav. I don't have sat nav. Brian Eggman relies on his own. Ah, snake! And another snake. Brian, why does nature hate you? Like, I've got. I mean, get the fireballs ready because the snakes know how to climb downstairs. Right. Let's get ready to deal with. Come on. There we go. Oh my god, no. Fucking hell. 1,500 XP for a snake. Right, snakes are worth a lot of XP. I mean, that just put me up to 15,000, but right. Snakes in this game do not like me. I mean, nothing likes me anyway. Right. Eat some more meat, Brian. There we go. That's a little bit better. And, yeah, let's keep going on. By the way, there's a shroom. Can't harvest those though because Brian probably won't harvest them because he's just fucking annoying. Let's just keep exploring, keep an eye out for boars. By the way, I'm sure I just heard one off in the distance going. I know what those little bastards are like. Fucking annoying little shits. Also keep an eye out for bees. Remember, Brian is hated by all things natural because, well, no one wants to be Brian's friend. I mean, seriously, Brian is like the most rejected person in the world. And I mean, I don't really... Oh, no, 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 no. Right, Brian, you're gonna die. Oh, fuck, no, no, not frame rate issues. Okay, I ran off from the frame rate issues, but everything's chasing me. Like, I'm being chased by fucking spiders and snakes. Basically, everyone wants to chase me right now. Right, fucking roast the spider and his army of snakes. I mean, seriously, it's like a fucking army of snakes with this thing. Right, come on, come on. There we go. Thank you for not helping, by the way. And what's that bringing up to now? 23,000 XP. Right. We're getting somewhere at least, but I'm going to have to eat. And, oh, come on, frame rate. You're taking the piss now, Divine Divinity, with your fucking shittiness. Why is this game so unstable? Seriously, why? I'm going to have to go on the support forums after this. Okay, so now it's night time. I managed to escape that armada, and obviously you saw that. So now what we're doing is, I had to quickly sleep because Brian, the absolute wanker, wouldn't eat any food to replenish his health. So I slept. So, well, I guess there isn't really that much harm in sleeping anyway. So let's get back on with exploring and everything we're supposed to be doing and keep on grinding because we are now on, what are we on again? 23,000 XP out of 56. So we're doing good, we're doing good. Oh, by the way, what's the sign say? Does it say all animals will kill you because this area just hates you?
Ancient battlefield. Northeast. Don't touch the stone.
Let's touch the stone. Is that the stone there? I don't know. Whatever it... Right, the stone doesn't matter, right? Let's just keep going north and keep finding out what... Well, we're not finding out what we're doing here. I mean, I'm just here to grind XP today and probably then get assailed by... I can already hear something in the distance. I mean, there's a snake over there. I mean, just kill the snake while it doesn't see us. There we go. But I bet there is another fucking spider. I mean, I can already hear it. There is a spider nearby. I know there's a spider nearby. I mean, I think there's something moving around over there as well, but... Everything in this game just wants me dead. That's just every day now. Everything wants me dead. No one likes me. No one likes me one little bit. And it's, you know what? It's honestly starting to get me down in this game. Not a good life. And something is blasting, like, poison off over there, so I can only assume it is a spider. Good thing I just killed a snake just to prove my mettle. Right, Brian, keep going, Brian, keep going, right. So let's try and talk about something now while we do all this. Oh, fucking snakes, come on. Kill the snake, right, thank you. And, oh, that's a bee! Oh my god, no, bees everywhere. Bees everywhere. Right, that's most of my mana gone. Fun fact, chicken restores mana, by the way. I found that out while fighting the giant orc. And there we go. Right, so now killed all those snakes. By the way, look, we're up nearly 10,000 XP just from killing those snakes. We're going to get this grinding done in no time, actually. I may as well just do it all live. I mean, there we go. Another 1,005 XP. Well, 1,500 XP there. Wham bam, thank you, man. I mean, I guess that's one advantage of this game. You do level up easy. Maybe when I level up a bit more, I'll be less shit at this game. God willing. And what's this sign say?
Battlefield West.
Ah, right. We must have missed that ancient battlefield then, but what we didn't miss was the frame rate fucking up again! Yay! Fuck this game. Right. If only there was a recording program in this game which didn't fuck up the frame rate, but D3D Gear says it won't work. Fraps is the only game that will work with this game. I mean, someone smart ass are going to say OBS, and I'm going to say, well, OBS never fucking wants to... Ooh, a pit. Contains 3 items. Well, I know a trap when I see one, but I'm still tempted, right? I mean, what is down this pit? I mean, perhaps some ruined armor, which probably isn't good for anything, but... Grab that rope, by the way, before we go down, but I mean, I want to see what's in the pit. Trail bombs. They're probably not worth anything to me, actually, because I don't do that kind of stuff. I mean, actually, I could sell them. Yeah, I could sell them. Yeah! Now I'm thinking with my money, I'm thinking my wallet basically, so yeah, I'll swipe those. Now let's go back and get some more XP, Brian, before dawn rises, though. It's pretty much almost done anyway, right, come on, Brian. Find some more snakes. Snakes are basically what levels you up in this game now. Snakes, snaky snakes. I can already hear another boar. I wonder how much XP a boar's worth. I never paid attention to how much XP I could get from a boar. What I can see is a snake. Right, there we go. Not even scared of these snakes anymore. They just fill my XP. Oh my god, it's an orc. Right. Well, an orc's only worth 1,000 XP, but he's still fun to freeze him. And oh wait, it's an elite. Oh, come on! Brian! Brian! You disappoint me so much, Brian. Like, seriously, Brian, you just take the piss with your disappointment sometimes. Right, you know what, folks? I'm gonna... I don't know if it's really worth ending the episode here. I mean, it's only really been about 10-15 minutes, but then again, it is basically a grind fest now, so... What I'm going to do is I'm going to grind everything out, get up to level 9, and... Well, actually, I'm going to record when I hit level 8, so then I can just, you know, go through what I'm leveling up. So I will see you when I'm at level 8 on the next episode, and then on the... Actually, no, I'll do it on this episode, because actually I'd rather on the next episode we get straight on with the with the quest at hand. So I'll see you in a few seconds, actually. I'll see you instantaneously, where I'll be leveling up to level 8, and then hopefully to level 9, but... Yeah... Well done, Brian. You're just so good at dying, aren't you? That's basically your specialist skill, being fucking dead. It's why I hate you.
Ancient battlefield.
Ah, oh, for crap's sake. I love my life in this game. Well, back to the grind. All over again. This game really enjoys having players, doesn't it, as well? It just loves to take care of its players.